You have a little dowel right here. Little dowel right here. Show you right there. I mean, you see in your piece, I'm pretty sure should be pretty straightforward. And you have a pin right here for the little dowel. So we're gonna go ahead and just put it on. It will only go one way. I mean, it's not gonna go any other way. Give it a nice little love tap on there. Voila. Now these bolts right here are one-time use. Don't reuse the ones. You can reuse your facers. You can reuse your chain if you want to. These bolts, one-time use. Don't make the simple mistake. And also you want to oil up the base of it, like right here. Pretend like you just got invited to a party. Not gonna say what type of party, but just oil up the base of it. It helps with the torque. When you start to torque it, it helps get the actual torque that you need. Otherwise, you will over torque it because the friction that you would have without the oil would be more than what you would have with the oil. So you just want to put it in there and just snug it down, finger tight. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I usually have my socket on me. Oh Lord, right here. Boom, it is a 15, just finger tight, nothing crazy. And if the bolt's sticking out, that means your dial's not in right and you did something wrong. Pull it out back again, I readjust it, but again, it's pretty simple, so nothing crazy. Well, after that cut, welcome back. So there's two ways to torque these down, which is it needs to be 30. You have 30 foot-pound and 90 degrees. But but the cam's gonna start rotating, so you need something to hold it. Now, there is a tool. There's a tool that bolts on right here that holds it and stops it from moving. I didn't care to get the tool because Grandpappy taught me this unique trick where you just grab the cam with some channel locks and they'll hold it for you. Now, I trust my Grandpappy. You don't know my Grandpappy. You do what feels right, but let me tell you, 9 out of 10, Grandpappy gets it done, all right? All right, he's been doing this longer than I've been born, so longer than I've been alive, sorry. And I've already set it to 30 foot-pounds. So let's go ahead and torque it then. All right, that's 30 foot-pounds, right? Cool. Now, we're gonna do a quick 90 degrees. Now, if you don't know what 90 degrees is, we're gonna go from here to here. 90 degrees. This is not the right angle. I should probably be doing this, but I guess it gave you a good visual. So it is what it is. Huh, interesting. Why are you not wanting to go down? Probably should have done it a different way. Wow. There we go. 90 degrees. I will not be doing it like that again. I just wanted to show you that from here to here is 90 degrees. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna do the same to this one, and then we'll go to actually doing the chains next. So I actually messed up. I installed the tensioners ahead of time and they weren't supposed to be there because you need to be able to put the chain in and it's a little bit in the way. So Just, if you had them on, take them off. My apologies. But now we're gonna put in the chains, and they have a marking. As you can see, there's 2 of them. Here's the other one on top. They're directly opposite where they are. And again, this is the left side. So you want the L with the arrow facing up. You want the R on this side with the arrow facing up. And on your actual keyway right here, there's a dot right there. That dot is where it's gonna sit on, right on that tooth, right there. So just to quickly demonstrate, take your top one right here. Take this one, put it on your L, right as where the arrow's pointing, right on the tooth where it's pointing. Now just go ahead and quickly, go ahead and just align your thing right here, put it on the guide. Now you want the bottom one to be on that dot I just showed you on the far side. You can move this thing, it will help you align this a lot better. And boom, that's in. It is directly on that tooth. Pretty simple. Now let's do so again, left side, right side. Now let's do the right side. All right guys, now we're gonna do the right side. Again, this is the left side, this is the right side. Kind of hard to try to, look at it from your perspective and know that it's the opposite, but don't get confused. So here you have the R with the arrow on top, and again, your dot. So what you're gonna do is put the link on the R with the arrow. I've already done that, so right here. I guess I can zoom you in. And to show you right there, this is the R, and I'm gonna show you this is the L, and the dot. So you have your dot here. As you can see, I've already had the link, the other one, boom, on that, and I need this. I'm missing like a couple right there. So that's an easy fix. Put you back down. So that is an easy fix. All you do is rotate the phaser just like so to help you line up. You could even put it on like that. Keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating. And all you gotta do is just keep rotating the chain. Right there. Dun, 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 dun. Almost there. Oh no. I gotta rotate it back. All right, there it is. Now, was it as easy as I hoped it would, visually look? Probably not, but just being honest, sometimes you run into these things where you're gonna have to try to adjust. Boom. Still on that dot. Perfect. Now you're gonna put your bottom alignment guides. Now look. There's two different ones. One has Right here it is raised. One doesn't have that. The one that is raised goes on the right side. The fact that I keep trying to catch myself not saying left should tell you how like confusing this is. All right, so we have that one. Now we're gonna put this one over here. Now the tensioners. Again, I apologize if you, early in the video when I had them on, if you went ahead and put yours on, sorry, take them off. Now, again, it has an L on it. No, you can tell, right there, has an L, goes to the left side. Again, one thing to make sure of is that because oil actually does get pushed in through here, and it has a seal right here, you want to make sure it's nice and clean. Just give it a nice little clean up real quick. Should be pretty simple. Do the same for the other one. Nah, it's just a nice little clean, nothing too crazy. So there's the left side. Just do it by hand. Dun, 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 dun. So you just want to get it over into the groove. And then again, you can do it by hand. You should not be struggling to do this. Like if you are, then something's wrong. I'm not saying that you're doing something wrong. I'm saying like, take it off, look at it, make sure you're not cross-threading it. You want to run these in by hand. These are at 13. Do the other one. Plenty of room right here. So for these, I usually get one of the bolts started, push it under to where it fits into its little spot. These should be going in by hand, no problem. If they aren't, you're probably cross-threading or you're going in sideways. Do not force these. Just take your time. And voila, you did it. You have timed a 3 valve. Not as hard as you thought it would be, hopefully. But now we're gonna go over the torques. So I will have the torque specs that I've used down in the description. That way you don't have to look up anything, just click, or actually, boom, right here. We'll have them right here. So for the phasers, these were 30 plus 90. The tensioners are 18. The actual guides are 89 inch pounds. Keep that in mind. Do not break these in and make this job a lot harder than it needs to be. Some people in the comments might be like, oh, do you think I'm stupid? No, I'm not. I don't think you're stupid. I just know that some people who aren't as experienced or don't know how to use a torque wrench might get confused and accidentally break the bolt in there. We've all done something silly. Nobody's perfect, so let's not judge each other. So I put on the baseline of 15, add 3, 18, pretty simple. Boom. Now torque the tensioners. Boom. That's all you need. So satisfying. Cool. Pretty simple. And I've already done these, so. But these are 89 inch-pounds. After that's all said and done, admire your work. Congratulations, you have timed your 3-valve. And granted, I'm doing this with the motor outside. You're probably doing it with the motor inside. A little bit more difficult with things in the way. Still not impossible. And just take your time, be patient. Make sure you pull your tensioner. I don't know. Your tensioner holders, I don't know. Retainers. Make sure you pull these, otherwise your tensioner is not doing anything. But other than that, I mean, voila, there you go. And just to give you a quick background of why we did this, we thought it was the facers at first that were messed up, because once the car would warm up, it would, the chain would just start slapping like crazy. Turned out to be just a tensioner. It was the right side. So it was this one. So whenever it was cold, we had tension, and once the engine started warming up, the chain just started slapping like crazy. And just to show you what I mean, like, I'm just like nothing. So, yeah, I don't know, it just got stuck, something got in it, who knows. But thank you for watching. If you have any more questions about how to seal it up or anything, or just any questions in general, leave a comment and I'll try to get to it. Other than that, thank you for watching, subscribe, and leave a like.